Ok, muy bien. Ok, estamos en página 262. 262 en el texto, por favor. Ok, página 262. So es capítulo 8. Empezamos con capítulo 8. We're going to begin chapter 8. En tu tiempo libre. Okay, libre, free. So tiempo means time or weather. So in your free time. Mira. Okay. El Museo Guggenheim en Bilbao, España, es famoso por su estilo arquitectónico y sus exposiciones de arte moderno y contemporáneo. Okay? So that's, es un museo muy interesante, ¿sí? Es un museo de arte. Es un museo muy bonito, very, very pretty. Obviously, the museum itself is one of the biggest pieces of art in the museum, right? Mira el arbusto. Arbusto, the bush. ¿Qué es? Es un perro. Es un perro muy grande de flores, ¿sí? A big flower bush dog. Es muy interesante. So, este capítulo va a hablar, we're going to talk about, okay, objectives, talk about birthday party, discuss concerts, movies, and museums, discuss Hispanic art and music. We're going to learn the preterite of ER and IR verbs, which we've already done, so we're ahead on the game there. The verbs oír and leer, and affirmative and negative words, such as some, none, all, nothing. Okay, so let's look at página 264, just the very next page, 264. Thor, I know you have no sound. So Ana, go ahead and read for us Argentina. Jordan, you read España. Megan, you can read Mexico. And then Emma, you can go ahead and read the second Argentina down at the bottom of the page. Go ahead, Ana.
Un pareja joven baila en el famoso tango en una calle de San Telmo en Buenos Aires.
En Buenos Aires, muy bien, gracias. Una pareja. Pareja is pair, but it also means couple, okay? Because I don't know why I didn't realize it for the longest time, but a couple can be no more than two. If you tell your parents, I'm going to invite a couple of friends over, that means precisely two friends. Though I never thought about it much, and then until someone said, well, if a husband and wife are a couple, there's no room for anybody else. So I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense. A couple means no más dos, see? After that, you can say a few, and then a few you have some leeway with few, right? Few can be. So una pareja is a pair or a couple. Buenos días, David y Tim. Estamos en página 264. 264. Okay. Go ahead, Jordan, and read for us. España.
La Gran Vía es una de las avenidas principales de Madrid. En la Gran Vía hay muchos cines y teatros.
Teatros, remember. Muchas gracias. Remember that strong vowels, they all get their say. So it's teatro. Okay. So muchos cines, cinemas, theaters, or movies and movie houses and theaters. Theaters meaning for performing art versus, so what do we call cinema? I guess we just call it cinema. Cinema is anywhere that's showing movies. Okay, so La Gran Via, the big way. So La Gran Via, it really is big. Es muy ancho. Es muy ancho. It's very wide, and it's very long, and it just has everything all up and down. So if you're going to hit the city of Madrid and you only have one day, or maybe you only have como 4, 5, 6 horas, like I did when I went in crucero, when I went on a cruise, un crucero mediterráneo. So I had been there before, but we went there with our children, and we had like 6 hours from port to time we had to reboard, 6 or 7. So we just hit it. We ran, and we went to one of the more famous things in Madrid, which is La Sagrada Familia. I don't know, has anybody ever heard of La Sagrada Familia? The Sacred Family, La Sagrada Familia. Es una iglesia católica. Es una iglesia católica muy grande y imaginativa. Very big, and designed by Gaudí. Gaudí was a very, very famous. Anybody who studied arquitectura, architecture or arte, Gaudí is very famous for his very eccentric buildings, and so España, España es muy interesante, muy interesante. Okay, go ahead for us and read. Oh, who did I have next? I got off the page. Who did I say Mexico? Mexico was Megan, right? Go ahead, Megan.
El museo de I don't think to say, I'm going to say it wrong. La famosa artista mexicano
Frida
Kahlo está en Coyoacán, al sur de la ciudad de México. De México, el músico es la antigua casa de la familia de Frida Kahlo. Ella vivió en la casa también durante los años de su matrimonio con
Diego, like San Diego.
Okay. Diego Rivera. Rivera. Un pintor y muralista mexicano.
Muy bien. Okay. So Frida Kahlo es una artista muy famosa de México. Es muy excéntrica, very eccentric in todas cosas, in everything. Her style and her art and her expression. Ella es muy excéntrica, so es muy diferente, ¿sí? Es muy diferente. And I think she married and divorced Diego Rivera at least 3 or 4, maybe 5 times. He was divorced 4 or 5 times, but it was with the same man. Es muy interesante. But Frida Kahlo, she's very, I mean, she is well known en Mexico por su arte en México. Okay, Argentina, Emma.
It's the bottom one, right?
Yes.
Okay. La Boca en Buenos Aires es un barrio o zona pintoresca de la ciudad donde hay muchos artistas. La Boca es famosa por sus casas de muchos colores.
Muy bien, gracias. Okay. So, La Boca es famosa por sus casas de muchos colores. Mira las casas. I don't know if those are houses, pero son negocios, right? Businesses en Argentina. Y tienen muchos colores, son muy colorosos, colorful. Okay. Y es un barrio or neighborhood or zona, a zone or an area. Donde hay muchos artistas. Okay, so this is the artist neighborhood. Like in most large cities, right? You'll have like the artsy area where all the artists have all their where do they display their arts? Their little galleries and in Sacramento, not so much. We're not a real big city, but we have our little artsy areas where there's a bunch of little galleries. I think went down on K Street in that area, but not as much. But we do have a lot of outdoor activities where they'll have like I think Thursday nights in downtown they have like, and I don't know, maybe Lodi has some. I don't know that. I'm not as familiar with like Lodi, Stockton, but they probably have their focus on art, different arts, whether it's music or. Excuse me. Go ahead and read for us, Tim, Cuba at the top of the page. You with us, Tim? How about David? Okay. El joven canta y toca el contrabajo. Forma parte de un conjunto o banda, a group musical en La Habana. Okay. So La Habana es la capital de Cuba, ¿sí? Es la capital. ¿Qué es contrabajo? Contrabajo. What do we call it in English? We call it a double bass, or we'll call it what else do we call it? A double bass, or just a bass, or my father-in-law said they would call it the bass fiddle, because he has one and he used to play it. Tiene un sonido muy bonito. It has a very beautiful sound. El contrabajo. Okay. So then you look on the next page and you see Guatemala. Aquí vemos una artista. Oh, you there?
Yeah, now I am.
Now you are. Okay. Were you having trouble with sound or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Is it just you, David?
Yeah, Tim and Margaret are sick, so they're like in bed right now.
They got to be more diehard than that, okay? You can listen on the computer when you're sick, okay?
Yeah.
No. Okay, go ahead and read Chile on the next page for us, David.
Wait, what page is it?
265.
Okay.
265.
Page 1.
265.
Okay. I thought it was 266.
Okay. Chile. So read the one at the top left where it says Chile.
Okay. La muchachas dan un espectáculo de bailes folclóricos en Pocan, Chile, un pueblo en el desierto de Atacama en Chile.
Okay. Atacama. So, el desierto de Atacama. Atacama es un desierto muy grande, right? I think we talked about it a few weeks back. Atacama es un desierto, desert, a desert, a very large desert in Chile, okay? And these people are giving some kind of traditional dance, right? Folkloric. So it's like a traditional folk dance. Okay, Guatemala, el Museo Nacional de Arqueología, y Etnología, so archaeology and ethnology, en la ciudad de Guatemala. Bolivia, what is he's playing right there? That's called a zampoña. Un joven indígena toca la zampoña. So anytime you go to, and sometimes you'll see it like in Old Sac or downtown mall, you'll see groups out there playing, an acoustic group playing la zampoña, and they'll play flauta, the flute, and they'll play those other pipe kind of, almost like a xylophone. I forget what they're called. Okay. Un tipo de flauta. Okay, so zampoña, that's a type of flute in and of itself. La zampoña es un instrumento tradicional de los indígenas en los Andes. Okay, so it's just the indigenous in the Andes in Bolivia, but probably in other parts. Nicaragua, el Palacio Nacional es un museo en el centro de Managua, Nicaragua. ¿Dónde está Nicaragua? Está en Centroamérica, right? Same with Guatemala. Guatemala is just right below Mexico. Cuba es una isla, it's an island. Okay, let's look at página 266. 266. Okay. Una fiesta en casa. Una fiesta en casa. Okay. This looks like a pretty nice house, right? They got a really nice piscina. Looks like they kind of live in the hills somewhere. Really nice, lush greenery. So maybe one of the tropical islands. Let's see where they're at. Does it say where they're at? No, could be Mexico, could be Central America, could be one of the island countries. Okay, so let's go ahead and repeat. Una fiesta en casa. So a party at home. Candles, las velas. Las velas. Cake, depending on what area you come from. We'll have 3 different words here. And for those that do everything Anglicized, keke, I have keke, pancake. Okay, so the 3 words that we'll work on here: la torta, la tarta, and el pastel. El pastel. El pastel is what I use more often for cake. Excuse me. Gift, el regalo. El regalo. Okay, so Ana, go ahead and read the first 2 sentences under the picture, and then Jordan, you can read the second 2 sentences.
Felipe dio una fiesta en casa para el cumpleaños de Sarita. Todos los amigos dieron regalos a Sarita.
Okay, todos repiten, dieron, dieron, dio, Dio. So these are the past tense of the verb dar. Okay. Go ahead, Jordan. The next two sentences.
Ella recibió muchos regalos y los abrió. Carlos le dio boletos para un concierto.
Concierto. Okay. Repiten. Recibió. Recibió. Abrió. Okay. So what do we know about Felipe? What did Felipe do? He gave a party at home for Sarah's birthday, Sarita. And all of the friends gave gifts to Sarita. She has good friends, right? They all gave her pretty gifts and beautiful cake. Okay. Ella recibió muchos regalos y los abrió. She received a lot of presents and she opened them. Notice los, right? She opened them. Carlos le dio boletos para un concierto. What did Carlos give her? Tickets for what? For a concert, right? Concert tickets, muy bien. That's a real good friend. Hopefully it's a good concert though. I don't know. Maybe if it's something you don't like, might not be such a good friend. But obviously if he got her concert tickets, he probably knows her style or excuse me, know that he really, because Carlos isn't the one that gave her the party, it was Felipe, so I don't know who Felipe is. Maybe it's her brother, maybe it's her boyfriend. Okay, so let's look at the side of let's look at these snacks here. Crackers, las galletas. Las galletas. Raw vegetables, or you could just say vegetables. Obviously from the picture they're raw. Los vegetales crudos. Los vegetales crudos. Peanuts. Los cacahuates or el maní. Los cacahuates or el maní. Okay, so let's look in the box on the side. It says, en otras partes. Cacahuates is used in most areas of Latin America. That means Spanish-speaking countries other than Spain, right? El maní is used in Puerto Rico. Okay, el maní. Is Puerto Rico considered a Latin American area or territory? Probably not. I mean, I think technically maybe you could consider that, but son parte de los Estados Unidos, ¿sí? Es un territorio de los Estados Unidos. Okay, go ahead and read the sentence for us, the sentences below the picture. Let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. David dropped out. Where did he go? Megan, it's your turn.
Okay. Durante las fechas fiesta los jóvenes.
Remember, Jay always says the J sound, so jóvenes.
Jóvenes picaron.
They snacked.
Comieron vegetables.
Vegetales.
I'm like, it's vegetables. Carundos.
Crudos.
Galletas con queso y
Cacahuates.
Cacahuates.
Okay. So during the party, the young people, jóvenes, or the youth, snacked. Comían vegetales crudos. Oh, these are good young people, right? Wow, I'm so proud of them. Comían vegetales crudos, raw vegetables, galletas con queso, crackers with cheese, y cacahuates. These are my kind of snacks. Yummy. If instead of cacahuates, give me like some almonds or some almendras or otros nueces, some other kind of nut. Okay, well, let's go over to see what kind of concert Sarah's going to. Sarah looks pretty happy there. She's changed her clothes, so we know it's probably not the same day. So looking at the sentences at the top of 267, Sarita salió ayer. Ella asistió a un concierto. Okay. So Sarita went out. Salir is to leave, but it's also like to go out, as in to the young people go out on Saturday nights to meet their friends. It's like going out, to leave or to go out. Ella asistió. Asistir looks like to assist, but it's a false cognate. It means to attend. So ella asistió a un concierto. She attended a concert. Okay. So look at the blue box on 267. Ojo means look. Check it out. The verb salir means to leave or to go out. It can also convey the meaning to go out with someone in the sense of dating, right? Same thing in English, right? Oh yeah, she's going out with David. I didn't mean to use the name of someone we had in the class. She's going out with George, because this is Susan, right? She's going out with George, and he's going out with Eva. Okay. So looking at the examples there. Ella salió para España. She left for Spain. Ella salió anoche. She went out last night. Salió con Roberto. She dated Robert. Okay. Or she went on a date with Robert. Okay, let's look at the next. Let's learn about the band and the concert and the singers. Repiten, la banda. La banda. Okay, the musicians. Excuse me. Los músicos. So la banda is the combination of singers and the musicians, right? So la banda is the whole thing. Los músicos, the musicians. Los cantantes, the singers. Los cantantes. Okay. So these guys form, they're a band, but they form un conjunto or un grupo musical, so a musical group or a band. Sarita oyó el concierto. Sarah listened to the concert or heard the concert. La banda tocó bien. The band played well. Los cantantes cantaron bien. The singers sang well. Después del concierto, Sarita volvió a casa. Volvió a casa a pie. So after the concert, Sarah returned home, and she returned home on foot. Muy bien. Okay. Let's look at ejercicio. Let's look at ejercicio 3. Ejercicio 3 on 268. Okay. Habla según las fotos. Contesta según las fotos. Answer according to the photos. ¿Qué comió José? What did José eat? ¿Qué comió José? Okay, número 1. Go ahead and answer for that on the Google Doc. ¿Qué comió José? Feel free to flip back and use the page. ¿Qué comió José? ¿Qué comió José? What's the picture? Picture number 1. Look back. Galletas con queso. Muy bien. What kind of cheese? Qué interesante. Queso Suiza. Queso Suiza, so Swiss cheese, that's what it looks like to me. Queso Suiza y queso azul, blue cheese. Yo no sé cómo se dice. I don't know how to say it. Obviously, it's probably not. It is kind of blue, though. It's kind of green. Kind of strong and stinky, but not so bad. Okay. Number 2, ¿qué comió? They look like papas, but that's just really close up. Los cacahuates, sí, muy bien. Los cacahuates. Oh, and how pretty. Look at that. That would almost convince me that that's what I should be eating. Wow, that's the most beautiful vegetable tray I've ever seen. What's on there? Asparagus, zanorias, carrots. Looks like zucchini, pimienta, peppers. What's the white stuff? ¿Qué es el vegetal blanco? ¿Qué es? Probablemente es jícama. Jicama. In English, I think we say jicama too. Yeah. Probablemente es jicama. It's kind of not a real flavorful vegetable, kind of blends with whatever. Sí, son vegetales muy bonitos. Sí, vegetales muy bonitos. Okay. Okay, so let's look at ejercicio 4 on página 269, just the next page over. Personaliza, da respuestas personales. Okay, so this is just kind of more of an informative exercise. Los nombres de muchos instrumentos musicales son palabras afines. Palabras afines is the same as saying cognados, cognates, right? So they're cognates. Most instruments are cognates. Aquí tienes ejemplos. El piano, right? Direct cognate. El violín, direct cognate. La viola, sí. La guitarra, pretty close. La trompeta, el clarinete, and la flauta. So tell me, answer this question. ¿Tocas un instrumento musical? ¿Cuál? Okay. So tell me. Dime si toquen un instrumento. Yo toco el piano. And if you don't play un instrumento, maybe la voz es su instrumento, right? Maybe your voice is your instrument if you're a singer. Nadie toca un instrumento? Nobody plays an instrument? Armónica. Muy bien. Me gusta la armónica. Muy bien, Emma toca el piano. So, tú no tocas la armónica nomás. You don't play it anymore. Bryce, how about you? ¿Tocas un instrumento? Y Megan, no instrumento. Jordan, no instrumento. Ana, no instrumento. No instrumento. Huh, okay. So it wasn't something you just thoroughly enjoyed then. ¿Qué es un pan flute? David, ¿qué es un pan flute? Este no conozco. I'm gonna look it up, see if I can find a picture. Pan. Oh, okay. So it's a lot like this. Well, it's similar to the one we just saw on the other page. It was called the Zambon. Sampoña. Very similar. Okay. Pan flute. Qué interesante. Me gusta la flauta. Me gusta. Okay. Let's finish up here. Anybody ever plays in an orchestra or band? Or you just kind of, anybody who does play, do you play for anything other than your own pleasure? Play, perform anywhere or anything like that? Emma? Debbie, no. Emma, no? Uh-huh, okay. Okay. And Thor, la armónica was just for your own pleasure? Sí, me gusta la armónica. Me gusta la armónica. It's just very interesting. It's very folksy. Very folksy. Okay. Now let's look at ejercicio 5. Da una palabra apropiada, so give an appropriate word. So these are describing one of the new vocabulary words we have. So número 1, los que cantan. Those that sing would be, go ahead and type it in. Everybody. No sitting on the sidelines, Bryce and Jordan. Me ignoran, ¿sí? Oh, lo siento. El internet, ¿eh? Posiblemente cuando cuando hace mal tiempo, el internet no es bueno. Un momento. Around on North Bremerton. Yeah, or people that are coming to my house, they get on the end of your street, they're like, your address doesn't exist. I'm like, yeah, go up to the stop sign.
Oh, right.
Come around, it happens all the time.
Well, we have a container with it because of this kind of weather. And that's why I'm not sorry that it bothered you, but I thought, you know what, if it gets open road this way, it's gonna get wet. So there you are.
Or you could always put it in my mailbox. That would never be a problem either.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Vice
thank you.
versa.
Yeah, okay.
11/8, ours is 11/8, 59.
59, okay,
But
that's
it's
really weird.
lowered down.
Right, and so this doesn't match that. And what's your last name? Okay, yeah, so that's for sure not. No matching. Thank you so much. Lo siento, clase. You guys know where I live, right? Nobody ever just comes to your front door for any reason. Amazon misdelivered my stuff and took it straight over with someone's name and address that don't match at all. So, muchas gracias. Lo siento. Beat me up, Scotty. ¿Dónde está Scotty? Scotty está muerto. Isn't Scotty dead? Okay, so let me find where I was. That was very thoughtful. She drove it all the way over here. An old lady too. Okay, so cantante, yes, Ana. Okay, thank you for answering. None of my other children, everybody else is kind of doing their own thing. Okay. Los que tocan instrumentos musicales, número 2. What do we call them? Couple of things, a couple options on the page before. Los músicos, right? You could say los, muy bien, gracias, Tor. Los músicos. You could say la banda, right? You could say la banda too, the band. Band always plays instruments. Número 3. Lo que da o presenta un grupo musical. So what a musical group gives or presents. Lo que da o presenta un grupo musical would be there we go. We're getting some concierto. Concierto, sí, concierto. Muy bien. Conjunto is the actual band. It's another name for band or the singing musical group. Okay. Un grupo o conjunto de músicos. Okay. Un grupo o conjunto de músicos. Banda, muy bien. Oops. Banda, es la banda. Muy bien, perfecto. Algo que puedes comer. Name quite a few things here. Algo que puedes comer. Something that you can eat. Algo. Los vegetales crudos, las galletas, el queso, los cacahuates, una hamburguesa, el pizza, la pizza. Okay. Lo que recibes para tu cumpleaños. Cumpleaños, birthday. Lo que, that which you receive for tu cumpleaños. Muy bien. El regalo. Or los regalos. Muy bien. Hopefully, it's not just el regalo, right? You're hoping for los regalos. I want to make it plural. As plural as they can be, right? The more presents, the better. Unless you're just looking for one thing, then it doesn't matter. And then número 7, lo que hay sobre una torta de cumpleaños. Okay, that which is on una torta de cumpleaños. So that is, el pastel is the cake. What is on it? Las velas, sí. Las velas, muy bien, las velas. Muchas gracias. Okay. So, preguntas en la tarea. I'm so sorry. I must apologize for my late post. I got just crazy busy. I was not home at all Thursday. I usually take care of it before I go anywhere, but it was very much out of the norm. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, just a little crazy. So I do apologize for not posting until, I don't know if it was Sunday night or Monday morning. I can't remember. So, but I try not to give it too much. Is it okay that our homework is late because I gave it to you late? I don't know. Make sure that you have the written work done tomorrow, the end of the chapter review, because we're going to go over it in class together. So if you don't have the, make sure that that's done because we're going to exchange papers and correct them. Okay. Muchas gracias, clase. Adiós. Adiós. Stay dry. Quedan secas.